I could have ate a veggie burger, but now I'm gonna eat a ribeye steak in front of you.
Hey, you weren't gonna order the veggie burger.
Just like you weren't gonna get the McRib. All right, there is an apparently famous chef who has recently broken down, super sad, lots of tears, as vegan protesters fuck his shit up.
Dude, I heard about that.
What happened? Did Gordon Ramsay actually start crying?
This guy's name is actually Chef John Mountain.
Cool name.
He's broken down after weeks of protesting from vegan demonstrators. Right? A group of vegans, including some notorious activist named Tash Peterson, have come after his Perth restaurant named Fire, like Fire Festival, after the chef banned vegans after a disgruntled customer complained about a plant-based meal. So he had also banned vegans from coming to his restaurant.
Completely banned vegans?
Yeah, because he just was tired of dealing with them.
Yeah, honestly, don't blame him.
Vegans, why do they have to be so obnoxious? Because, like,
It's part of it.
veganism, vegetarianism, they've existed with Asians, Indians, Buddhists for such
centuries.
a long
Yeah.
time, and they don't act this obnoxious.
It's never been annoying till now.
And then the thing is, even yoga, like yoga practitioners, it's been there for a long fucking time, but give it to a white lady, and then it becomes obnoxious as fuck.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
These are the questions that we have to ask. Nick, what's the answer?
I think certain whites are very entitled, and I feel like when you compare the identity of certain yoga people and veganism as like holier than thou on top of the entitlement, I think you get this.
It's a combination.
I think it's the perfect storm of all these situations, and you know, like what Bart always says, you just can't take yourself too seriously, because also too, it's like if you want to condemn other people for animal cruelty and what they eat, it's like I'm sure if you go back deep enough to veganism and how they consume their vegan products, you could find a lot of hypocrisy of how they consume their food.
Oh yeah. What? You have to kill a lot of bugs, right? You have to fend off the, wolves or whatever, to keep your crop going,
Yeah, turtles, frogs.
A lot of rodents get chopped up in the, that thing.
The combine. Yeah.
Yeah, unless they're growing their own corn in their backyard, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. That's
But even then, they probably get a corn, there's a bug on it, they probably flick it before they eat the corn, they just kill the bug.
Yeah, you just kill the bug.
And wasting all the protein in the bug.
Thank you.
Jeez.
I don't know. I just think it's silly, dude. It's silly.
Yeah.
And also, too, just don't protest outside of a restaurant. There's other things to protest.
Yeah, you're not really changing the world, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, get a job. How about that?
The only time I protest outside of a restaurant is when they stop serving something I really like.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it back! Bring it back! I want the McRib!
That's the McRib, dude. It's always the McRib. Why do you take it away?
And then when it's like there, I don't even eat it.
You're like, I'm gonna get a quarter pounder, I think.
And then when the McRib is back, I'm like, when I see the billboards, I'm like, it's back! Yeah! We should go sometime! And I miss it.
Yeah.
I think these vegans should just go support a really cool vegan restaurant.
Yeah.
Go do that instead.
That's
Go put in some positive energy somewhere
Yeah,
else.
because you're not gonna stop people from eating meat.
Honestly, if I just noticed that everybody was going to this one restaurant and business was going crazy and the line was super long, I would be more inclined to try it than someone guilting me about a different place.
Definitely. Like, I feel like I've been to some vegan restaurants where I'm like, this is pretty good.
Really good.
Am I hungry immediately after? Yes.
Food tastes worse when someone's standing over you going, doesn't it taste like real meat?
Yeah, you're like, okay, dude. These are beets. I know these are beets.
That's the part that I hate, when vegan people show me food and they're like, isn't it exactly the same?
Yeah.
I think that's where they fuck up. Is like, they're trying to
Replicate?
Yeah, like meals and whatever, instead of like just making a good freaking stir-fry vegetable.
Yeah.
Like, when you go to a Buddhist temple and they have all that vegetarian stuff, it's like, that shit's delicious.
Dude, you know what
Some of the meat substitute's pretty good though.
Yeah, but when you eat the meat stuff, do you go, I wish this was just the same thing but with meat? Do you ever feel that way?
I don't mind. I just don't want someone telling me that isn't it close.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the point?
You know what I will say about vegan food though? What they knock out the park even better than the regular version is like the desserts. The vegan dessert.
Oh, like the baked stuff?
But it's very good.
That's true.
It's very good.
Vegan candy, whatever. It's always stuff that, if they're not trying to pretend to be meat, and that stuff's not bad.
Yeah, solid.
So this guy's restaurant so far has been stormed by vegan activists, with protesters holding up signs about animal cruelty while diners are eating. Some protesters stood outside the establishment playing pig squealing noises while yelling into a megaphone. The mountain, this guy, the mountain, Game of Thrones, he was also even captured on camera grabbing the megaphone from one protester as a woman fought for control before security guards had to intervene. So he's like basically on, you know, the edge of the cliff here, trying to stop these people from harassing his restaurant, harassing fellow diners while they're eating and stuff like that. But it basically just got to a point where he broke down. He at one point was so pissed off that he wanted to open a new steakhouse just to piss off the other vegans and stuff.
Dude, the vegan protester, one of my buddies, he lives in Eagle Rock, and I guess these these protesters, probably like 20 of them, were outside in his neighborhood, and they were protesting a house on the hill. And they were just out there playing the loudest sirens, like the most annoying
Yeah, they're
sound.
just being annoying.
Yeah, and they're doing that in a neighborhood, you know, and nobody was stopping them. They were doing that for like a couple days, a lot of hours, just outside making like just the most ridiculous noises.
And who knows what other there could be pregnant ladies trying to get rest and
it's
stuff
just like
in other homes.
So many people live there.
Why were they protesting?
I forgot what the situation was, but the guy that was living on the house on the hill was like associated with something with meat or something.
He's just hanging dead animals.
yeah. And they were protesting, and it just like causes so much. It's just annoying for everybody.
Bad protests have the best effect on, like, nowadays. Like, when I think of veganism, I would, however much meat I gotta eat so I'm not like those people, I will do that.
I'll do it, dude.
I just don't like the people now.
Yeah.
It's like not even about the food.
Yeah.
It's just like the example of the people that I've run into are so like unlikable to me that I just don't want to be like them.
I've never seen a protester going like, man, they're cool. I
do like the bongo
I want to
guy.
get to know your cause.
At the protest, the guys that have a drum circle, I always think that's cool.
Yeah.
They're just like, we're gonna fucking drum the fucking protest.
Oh, the interesting thing too is for this dude, because it's Australia. Like my girl's Australian, and she was like following that, and she said it's different how like out there, the general population has his back. Like his business is tripled.
Good for him.
That's tight.
But out here it would be just like.
So he just needs to install like some soundproof windows and he's.
But the problem is his private life is getting fucked up. Like because of
Like
the
they're
hassle.
doxing him.
Well, his wife like left him. Because it's getting too much to deal with. Like she just don't want a part of it, you know.
That doesn't sound like a ride or die wife.
That's
man.
that's definitely on her.
But also though, like
What?
when you're dealing with that kind of like hate all the time and people just blowing you up, I bet you go a little crazy, right? Like they're attacking your business. You're probably not in the right mind state. You're probably lashing out like these fucking people. All you can do is talk about how they piss you off all the time. I bet that's fucking tough, dude.
Yeah. Damn, dude, I don't know what I would do because I'm like, I'm on the same page with you. Like, I probably had no feelings about the policy, but because they're so annoying, like the protesters are so annoying, you want to go against them.
You just don't want to associate like you don't want to be like, oh, that's this guy. I'm exactly like him.
Yeah.
I could actually be for something. Like I could be for animal rights, but if I hate the protesters so bad, I'll probably start killing cows in front of them.
Yeah, they're just doing it wrong. In my opinion.
I'll just do it like in front of, because I'm just like, I'll go against what I'm actually believing just to annoy you.
I think just not everybody responds to guilt the same way.
Yeah. You can't use that all the time. No. You got to change it up.
I think what pisses most people off though is the entitled, like condescending way of these guys, these protesters. They're doing it in a way where it's like assuming that you're already an evil, dumb piece of shit and you need to learn what they learned.
Right.
They're not even approaching it in a way where they're giving people the benefit of the doubt, right? Of hey, let's learn this thing together. They're just coming at you like you're an evil fucking animal killing piece of shit.
And they're
this is
trying
why
to
you're
defeat
wrong.
you. They're trying to like beat you.
And you're just eating a hamburger like, what are you doing? Leave me alone. I could have ate a veggie burger, but now I'm gonna eat a ribeye steak in front of you.
Hey, you weren't gonna order the veggie burger.
Just like you weren't gonna get the McRib.
You're a bunch of empty promises.
You're an enemy to both sides.